Alright, so I didn't want to type because I just wanted to tell a story because it's just too much and I'm too tired because I gotta go walk tomorrow. So today was a crazy day, but an incredible day. Let me just tell you how incredible it was. So, this morning I get in Milan, Italy, after a long, grueling flight with a wonderful man. Next to me sat this guy named Gino. You probably read about us. I think I wrote something about him. Crazy man. We just spent hours trying to talk and made sign language and drew pictures, and it was great. Anyway, I'm here, Milan, 9:30. I find out my cell phone, I can't make any outgoing calls. So I'm just like, what am I going to do? I can't call anybody. So I go get some cash money. I go try to use a payphone. Finally send a text message to my only contact in Milan, Sam and Joan Fiore. They were some people that spoke at this Bible school I went to in England. And Sam called me. And they were like, hey, we're almost finished with church. Come to church and you can hang out with us. And I was like, perfect. So I got to figure out how to get there. It was only about an hour and a half. So I had to take a bus to get to the main station, and then a train, metro, subway to get out to where the church was. And then when I get there, it's around like 12 o'clock. I can't get a hold of them. I got my phone card. I'm calling. I can't get a hold of them. I'm just freaking out. And I just spent an hour walking around, lost, in the middle of Milan, Italy, no English speakers around. What am I going to do? So anyway, about 45 minutes later, I was just like, well, I guess I'll just go on to Genoa. And then finally, he calls at 12:50, and he goes, Daniel, I'm down the street. Come on. And I go down there, I see him, and it's just great. And he is the sweetest man. He's the greatest man, him and his wife, sweet, sweet people. He gets to show me the church, meet some sweet people from the church, Italian people, barely speaking any English. John Luigi was one of them. He's a great, great fella. Anyway, after that we go to his daughter, Sam and Joan's daughter's house and son-in-law's house, and we have lunch. But this fella's here. His name is Walter Baker, and his wife Dottie. And I get to talking, and he goes, yeah, I spoke at a church in Memphis, Tennessee called First Event. I was like, I grew up there. And he goes, yeah. And I go, do you know Marianne Fraser? And he goes, yeah, I do. And I said, that's my grandmother, old fella. That's my grandmother. And so it was great. He knew this old pastor, Ronnie Stevens. It was just great. We get to talking. He's just a great old man. And him and his wife, sweet, sweet people. We have lunch outside. And, it's perfect Sunday afternoon weather, great lunch. They have just the sweetest family ever, great kids. They're all in their teens, and we just hung out and just had a fun time. And then after lunch, they were like, hey, do you want to just stick around and just go to church with us? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I stick around. I get to get on the internet. I just sort of relax a little bit, get a little coffee. And then we go to church. I can't understand a lick of what they're saying, but it was still great. And because they spoke Italian, I can't speak any Italian. So anyway, after church, some of the boys and Jake and Max and Glory, they go swimming, and then we all go back to the house. And they're on the way back. They're like, why are you going to take a train to Genoa tonight? Just stay with us. And I was like, okay, great. So I got to stay with them again tonight. We had a great dinner. We had a great talk. This other girl, Brittany's, visiting, just checking it out here in Italy. And we just had a great night, great dinner. And then they were just like, hey, we'll get you up in the morning. You'll get up in the morning, take a shower. We'll take you to the train station. You can just go. And so here I am, just with the sweetest people in Milan, Italy. The sweetest people in Italy. Here they are in the house. Shuma, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Schumann, I can't pronounce the last name. Sweet people, Michael and Nina, and Max and Jake and Glory, great family. And I'll leave tomorrow morning, and I'll go to Genoa, Italy, and I'll start walking. So stay tuned, because it all starts tomorrow. Whew. Anyway, I hope you're well. I'll talk to you again.